And we're back on Goldcrest Valley. Super excited to have you guys back with me today. And today, in fact, we are going to have a little bit of fun. So, oh, it was already on. Sorry, dude. We're going to jump in here. Let's get rid of this. And we want to get a plow. First things first, we are going to be making some fields today. Oh, and maybe second, we'll take care of the milk. I've used a plow more times than I can count. And every time I do that, it's like $1,000. However, I don't want to have to keep paying for that, but I probably should. Let's go ahead and lease it. There we go. Got it. Haha. Still had to pay delivery cost. Boo. What we're going to end up doing is taking our setup here for the main farm. We've got 3 fields currently. We may still keep 3 fields. I'm not quite sure if we're going to continue that or not. However, we are going to expand them. So we need to figure out how we're going to expand them. My want, rather, is going to be to take this field number 12, bring it maybe up a little or at least over, and then down and then around. So field 12 would actually turn out to be the largest field here. Field 15, really all we could do is pull it this way a little bit, and then maybe field 14, bring it down and possibly connect it with field 15. That's going to be about as much as I think we can handle through there. Oh, there is one other thing that we need to do. We need to do some landscaping, so that's going to start with saving our game. As always, don't start doing landscaping without saving your game. Jump into landscaping. I want to go to Shafton, and I want to crank that bad boy up about all the way. And then we are just going to start trying to bring this in. There's a lot of uneven spots before we get into the farm itself, like up here, for example. You can see that this is changing quite quickly. It is actually not changing quite quickly. What's going on? Let's bring these rock faces down here. One of the nice things, at least with this, is they didn't include real rocks. I know you guys like seeing real rocks in the game, but I'll be honest with you, this made it a whole lot easier to do this job right here, is not having real rocks. Made it real easy. All right, let's head down through here, and I'm just going to smooth all this out. All right, we got it now, and I think I know exactly what we're going to do, but first up, it is going to be trying to hit this field right here. I like the straight line that we've got going down one side. I'm going to take a look and see, can we extend this side right here? There's so much room for activities on this other side. All right, let's hit it down here. Let's just put the plow barely into the field. Right about there. That'll do. Drop it down, create fields, back up just a little bit so it lines up. Oh, don't mess that one up. And hire a worker. Yeah, all right. And there we go, right at the end of the field. Now that's pretty good, but I think I'm going to go one step further. Right here, I'm going to go a little bit further over and hire him up on a... Oh, I can't hire it up on a worker. You know what? I got an idea. So if it's already a plowed state, I can't actually do anything with it, right? Right. But what if it's a different state? Like a seeded state, for example. Or better yet, the base game 3-meter cultivator from Farm Sim 17, the K-branded Cultimer. Yeah. What if we take this, bring it up here, send it down once, then I should be able to send it again. Because again, plowed cultivated states are different. And just so we're clear, I have no idea if this is going to work or not. Zero. Like, not even the slightest little inkling that this is going to work. But it is not going to stop me from trying. So let's bring that down, back it up just so it gets right there. Pull forward, hire worker. Ha ha! Oh. Uh-oh. Game froze. We're good. You know what? I think I win. I definitely win. Yay! We'll save this just in case. Again, I did this because I can do this and get a straight line. And I, as the person driving, ain't gotta do it. Plus, the worker will stop right where they're supposed to. And now I need that cultivator back. Crap. Fortunately, only for a little itty bitty bit right here at the end. Yay! Right there we go. That is good. Jump around through here and jump back in. So we want to extend this out about as far as I can now. And then we may have to come back in and do it a little bit more coming the other way. Let's see. Let's drop down first. Going straight. There we go. We got that. Hit that little spot down there at the end with all that grass in it. Got that, then hire a worker. And we should be good from there. Yeah. It's just like it works perfect every time. I love it. And just because I want to hit it all the way back, hire a worker and go. Do I have a mod that I can create fields for cultivators? I don't. I thought for sure I had that mod installed, but I guess not. Now, this guy right here. We need to line this up again to see how far out we can go. I could probably find us maybe some fencing or something to put up here, so I think we could probably go out pretty far. About that far? About that far. Yeah, hard up. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Look at that. Look at that. It's perfect. It's a perfect square. I mean, it's kind of perfect. It's doing all right. You know what? I'll take that. This is the part that I'm a little bit more concerned about, though, is going back and forth up and down, because we are going to be plowing up some areas of field that don't quite exist yet. So I think in here, we need to cultivate that a little bit so I can hire this up on a worker and set us up down here at the road. Go back a little bit. I think that's it. That should be good. Hire them up. Good to go. And here we go, starting to cut into the side. So we're going to go all the way over, I think, about as far over as I think it'll let us go. And then we'll bring this right down slow to the edge here. Perfect. All right. I'm going to continue creating this field, and we'll see what we can get into here. This cultivator thing is working great. I don't know if you've ever done this before, but if you have create fields turned on with your plow and you do this, it works. So, yeah, little hackarooski right here. Turns out there needs to be a little bit of an overlap, and I did a really bad job of that. So make sure you got a little bit more overlap than you think you do. At least one little twine down in there, because I tried to do it right beside it. Did not work. Now this pass is very important because this is as close as I am going to be to this shed. There we go. Hire the worker. Let them go. Everything's looking good. Don't go too far to the right. Keep it slow and steady. And there. That'll do. Now, the rest of this is going to be, well, freehand. Got some lights on so I could see here. And I'm going to do my best to go just straight up sideways. We'll keep this around 1 mile an hour. It seems to be working. You can see the plow, as long as everything in the front of it is going plop, plop, plop. Going straight up. Oh, slow down, slow down. I think I went a little bit too far to the left there. Bring it down. Nice and easy. There we go. Perfect. Don't get too close to the side here. About as far away as I am from the side there. Oh, that'll do it right there. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. All right, now we got to do is hit this. This is going to be a little bit easier because it doesn't have to be straight. However, if given the option, I would like for this to be about as perfect as it could be, which again is why I'm going for this route right here. And make the turn nice and slowly. Make it look good and make it look like it's supposed to be like this. And there we go. That is almost as far over as it's going to come. However, it's going to be a little bit further, but I'm going to fill in the middle just like this. But I don't know, I just feel better doing this. Plus, it's a lot more fun. I feel like I'm more engaged in creating the field. You know, I don't want to be that guy, but here we go. I didn't know that the easiest way to create fields, or laziest way rather, would be with a cultivator. I did not think that was possible. Coming along very nicely. We are getting close to the side of that building, but not too close. I'll tell you what, I've got the biggest smile on my face right now while I'm recording because this is working and I'm so happy. I can't explain it. It's just, I'm surprised that this is working. I'm pumped that this is working, and I'm definitely going to be utilizing this little cheat the next hour. Cheat hack? Have you guys been doing this for a while and I'm just realizing it? Be honest with me. And back up at the top now, we're gonna go ahead and flip this bad boy around and send him down. There we go. Good. Go for it, bud. Rock and roll. And we get to there. Awesome. So now we need to set this whole little area up. So let's see if I can do this. Oh boy. Back it down, put it down, back it up, back. Good, awesome. And then we got to do that over here too before hiring a worker. As a matter of fact, probably a good idea to start this down here at the other end. And I think that'll do it. That is exactly where I wanted to stop this field anyway. So as long as this works, we're good. We're still going to hit the top of it. Maybe a little bit. I don't actually know if we're going to do anything with the top of this field or not, because it lines up almost right where I want it anyway. So I think we're okay. Just need to line that. Bam! Got it. All right. And then coming across the whole top of the field, it doesn't look completely straight, so we will cultivate that out real quick. But you know what? I mean, look at this. This is clean. And there it goes at the top of the field. Hit a nice straight line. There were a couple spots that kind of went a little bit too far, or maybe not far enough, so I figured, you know, we can extend just a little bit and we'll be good. So let's see this field. Oh, that is retro wave right there. Heck yeah, man. 3, 2, 1. Done. Absolutely done with this field. Oh, I'm so excited and happy for the way that it turned out. So herein lies our next question. Do we take the big old field and then just join up 15 and 14? If we do that, keep in mind that now there's really no way to get from one place to the other. Well, I guess we could paint some dirt down, but it's not going to look the same if we do that. Though, honestly, that's probably what we're going to have to do to get up to that pathway up there. But there'll be no pathway on this side. We will have to go through the shed. It's doable. I have no idea. You know what? Let's do it. Doing 3 different crops is weird anyway. Let's go ahead and extend out this field specifically, and then we'll go from there. I'm tempted to leave this strategy here so we've got a straight path from the silo, so we could at least go around this field, but everything in the middle could be kind of smushed up a little bit. And then this guy right here, this field could be brought all the way to like here, and we could just get rid of that pathway altogether from up here. I think that may be the way to go. So I'm going to go in and go ahead and prepare for that. First thing down is going to be the grass. So we need to come up through there. Perfect. And then paint all this in. This feels very, very wrong to be going in. Actually, I don't know why I'm painting this in. I don't need to. What I do need to do is paint this area in. Oh, right there. There we go. That'll do. And then we'll come right up to the back of that. Perfect. And then just keep going. I'm not saying I messed up. I didn't mess up. I'm just saying, you know, if we had to go back in real quick, we would. All right, so here's what I decided to do instead. Increase the area here going up, but this is going to be the last pass right here. And then for the other fields, I'm just going to kind of bring them out a little bit. So for example, the dirt paths will stay where they are. Reason being, because whenever we go down, when we extend this field, for example, out, there's going to be these little dirt paths in between. And I like that. That's pretty cool. Plus, I didn't even think about this. Check this out. Check this out. All right, so the one down here that we were doing, this area will then go directly into this field. Yeah! I didn't think about that. So yeah, I messed up. We're good, though. We're getting close over here, but I don't think quite close enough. One more pass should do it. I think it's pretty good. Fields aren't close enough to do any damage, but far enough away to be just fine. I'm digging this 100%. All right, so that's going to be that. Now we need to expand maybe the top, bring it up, or at least straighten up the edges at the top just a little bit, and then we'll come down to the bottom and start expanding here. And yeah, I know this is taking a while, but I'm trying at least to be very meticulous. I'm enjoying this series, and I want to make sure that I do this right. Plus, I'm actually having some fun. Sometimes when I do maps and series and stuff like that, yeah, I'm playing the game and it's all right, but I'm not like having a whole lot of fun sometimes. I'm just kind of playing, doing what I do. But you know what? I'm having a great time right now in Goldcrest Valley, and nobody can stop me. And we are looking good. Now it's time to expand the bottom of the field. I've come all the way out about as far as I want to, but let's go through here now. And we're actually going to go pretty far. So let's go ahead and expand that. Bring it down a little bit more, a little bit more. There it goes. And hire worker. Because of the next part down here at the bottom, I went ahead and hit the top of the field right up here. So that way, at least while we're coming down through here, we'll be good. That way, also, the tractor doesn't just take off up the edge. I was really worried about that part. But I don't have to now. Boop. Got it. All right. Let's continue along and continue pushing forward. Nice, small little strips into the field in order to do this the right way. Is this going to be an entire video of just me plowing? I hope not. Up here at the top, this is where the two fields are going to be joined together, and bam! Oh, yeah. Got it. This is quite an interesting little interchange down here at the bottom. So I think the best thing here is going to be to fly down and just kind of restart this whole pass. About right here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. A quick little update here. Was able to hit the rest of the side of the field down here, but this is actually working out pretty good. Look at that, look at it. I may end up coming through here a little bit further because that's a lot of space. Well, I guess kind of need a lot of space if you're behind a thing like that. All right, next is going to be lining up the last few little bits. It's going to be the top and the bottom of this field right here. So let's get our cultivator. Let's hit a few little straight sides here and see if we can finish up. Here's going to be the bottom of the field. Again, pretty close to this building right here. We'll have to make sure whenever we come through with the worker that we don't completely demolish this area. There we go. There's that. Fold it up. Do we get by? Yeah, I love that. That is so cool. All right. And then we can run the cultivator one time up the edge here. And that should just about do it for us. Although I don't know how far it's going to be up there. I guess we're coming back the other way. Yeah, it's definitely a much better idea to start it up here. Man, that thing just took off, didn't it? Yeah, it did. All right, last bit right here. Here we go. Let's see, get it about right there. I think that'll do well. Back it up. It's gonna interfere a little bit, but not too bad. And hire worker. And then this should be the very last thing we needed. Well, I lied. We've got one pass up through here. You might be able to see it right here, but it's not straight and even right there, so we will have to fix that too. But only a little bit. It's only a little bit of it. As a matter of fact, where's our cultivator at? Let me go ahead and run him up there. Well, I think the plow is going to be done before we even can get up there, so let's go real slow. That way I don't mess nothing up. And then be ready to fire the worker immediately. There we go. Perfect. And the last bit right up here. We're not going to extend this too much because I really don't want to go too far out with it. However, a little bit will be all right. There we go. Please hire worker. There we go. All right. You can see right over the top of the tractor there. That is where we had that little bit of an issue. However, that seemed to clear it up. And as long as it can go all the way up, we will have done this whole thing without any more problems, issues, nothing like that. Although it does look like there's a couple spots where it's hit, where it's been on hills. Whatever, I don't care. And complete. Whoop-pow. Nice. All right. So this is all done. I think we can get rid of the plow now. We do need to make sure real quick, see where it's done. It's such a weird look right there. So that's all done. Straight edges, straight edges, straight edges, minus that little bit right there, which is not supposed to be. Okay, cool. All right, leased items. Let's go ahead and return these guys. There it is. And now we need to, I guess, plant, do a little bit of seeding. Most of this has not been fertilized yet. So because our seeders do fertilizer, we're going to go ahead and hit that. And then I guess after that, come through and fertilize it. Guess that should work. Oh, why am I using this tractor? Let's not use that. Oh, never mind. The other tractor's not up here because I forgot to do milk. Crap. Now that we've got this, I'm not sure 3-meter seeders fit the bill anymore. I think I may want to upgrade at least one of them to a 6-meter. Say hello to what I think I'm going to get. The Horse Pronto 9 DC. It requires 270 horsepower. I think we'll be okay. It's a 9-meter direct drill. At least it was back in Farming Simulator 17. It was a base game piece of equipment. However, moving forward, it became not so much of a base game piece of equipment. And I forgot how large this thing was. It's absolutely insane. I'm not going to add anything extra. That way the weight doesn't go up or anything like that. We can also increase the capacity for seed and fertilizer, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh, no, it delivered it. $2,600. No. We've got a lot of different pieces of equipment over the years. Farming Simulator 17, of course, had some pretty good ones. However, Farm Sim 19 had some pretty good ones, as well as the DLC, and, well, Farm Sim 17 had the DLC as well. And then Farming Sim 922, we got to buy the DLC again. Paid, free, paid. What are you gonna do? So we'll bring this in here, but I'm not quite sure how much damage that little seeder's gonna do on these big fields now. We have, I think, more than doubled the amount of field size that we had, which is very good. Soybeans seem to have made us a lot of good money the last time around, so I think we're gonna go with soybeans and maybe a grain crop, possibly oats. Oats pay well too, so now we just need to figure out which field's bigger to plant what in, or what would be easier to harvest what in. Oh, I got an idea. Let's just fly in the air and see which one looks bigger. There's been a lot of innuendos in this video. It's been awful. I've done my best to keep from laughing. All right, so I have no idea which one's which. They both look large, like large fields. Maybe the one on the right we do soybeans. That way it's in a straight line. I don't know. We're gonna harvest grain crops. Straw on both. I don't know. Yeah, no. Good news, I survived. Bad news is I did not survive with my dignity. Soybeans is going over here on the right-hand side, and then on the left-hand side, we're just going to be running our normal grain crops. We are going to run a couple passes around with these because this field is straight up and down. This field is going to get our little worker man, so he can do this for us. We don't have to. Bring it down, drop it, turn it on. I think I've got... No, I don't have fast farming enabled. The Puma is a little small for this piece of equipment, if I may be so bold. However, this seems to be working okay, so I'm not going to complain about it. Let's run 2 passes around this field. There we go. Got that. Well, at least running 2 passes on the front and top sides. And because we're running this guy on here, we can go ahead and bring this up, hire it on a worker, and be done. As a matter of fact, we could probably run the New Holland on this too, though I didn't want to run the New Holland on anything just yet. Wanted to make sure that we had all of this extra little stuff done. Not sure what's up, but this idiot's trying to back up to the top of the hill again. Good job, bud. And right here, we've got a nice little curve in it. Yeah. I actually did this field as if I would be coming from the other side, like from that way over there, which is why I ran into this building, because I was not prepared. Plus, I've kind of set this up as if I'm going to be harvesting, not seeding. Seeding's going to be, well, not difficult. Just, I'm going to look like a newborn giraffe trying to seed this field. And that's if I don't forget to turn the seeder on. I forgot to turn the seeder on is what I did. Yeah, I think I'm going to run the same pass twice again. That way, whenever we're coming one way versus the other, like, this is a little bit easier. Because this, oh man, look at that. So easy. Yeah. And then turn it off. All good. It is bouncing a little bit weird. I'm going to just unhook and rehook real quick. Sometimes a lot of you guys ask, hey, DJ, are you having problems with this? If you see this, if you see that, just unhook it and rehook it. And generally, 9 times out of 10, that'll fix it if you're having an issue. Oh, but I don't think it's going to fix this. I think the tractor's just too small. The seeder's pushing me around like I'm a rag doll. All right, we'll head down straight through here. Hit that. There we go. Spin it round. Put it back down. And go. And I think that's going to do it for this field. We still need to hit the next one, so we will go do that now. Bam! Got it. All right. Let's check this real quick. Showing good signs, showing good signs. Oh, yeah. One more thing. I actually need to run this, too. Boop. Turn it on. Go, go, go. I forgot to lower it. Ugh. I'm doing so bad. I wonder if hiring a worker would do any better here. I don't know. We could probably speed it up a little bit. There we go. Go, little buddy, go. Yeah, man. It's about what I look like right now when I'm wearing a hoodie on top of it. And boom. Donezo. Cool beans. All right. So that is cool beans. Yeah, it is. Cool soybeans. So that is that field right there. I think probably run an oat harvest on the other field will probably be good here. For this one specifically, I'm probably just going to run. Is this starting to rain? Something definitely just fell. It's dripping. I can hear the rain. Oh no. It's 11 a.m. Well, that's probably as good a time as ever to say, hopefully we're able to get all the seed in the ground, and by the next time you see us, we'll probably be messing around with cattle, maybe trying to get some milk out, something like that. Find a way to make money with all that. But until then, we will see you in the next one where all these fields will be seeded.